All right, so your very first page is the architecture design cover page. Next up is the time frames and concepts page. Following that is your architecture project portfolio contents. Please make sure you have your employees' names, and the order of the names is going to be the same order. So RN, Hannah, Declan, for example. All of this should be checked correctly. If it's individual, there should be a check mark on top, meaning it is in the correct order and it's in the binder. And on group assignments, for example, the apartment size, the tiny home, the real estate statistics, and the group inspection record, those should be checked off on top if they are in the folder. Next, we have the how to organize our final portfolio page. We have our group contract that has been signed, our rubric, request for house design proposals page, and now we get into the table of contents. Okay, so the first thing says 1A, scale rooms. Here's your 1A. It's always in the same order. So Arian, Hannah, and Declan. This is their scale of what was down in the B hall. Here's now their sketches. Here's Arian's, Hannah's bathroom, and Declan's bathroom. It's always in that order. Now we turn and we get 1HW. We have Arian, we have Hannah's master bathroom, and we have Declan's master bathroom, in that order. That was the scales. Now we have their scratch work, their sketches. Here's Arian's on the back. We have Hannah's 1HW on the back, and we have Declan's on the back. Next up is the apartment size. Right here, apartment size. Then we have the apartment plan. Then we have our recording page. Now we get into the Architecture 2HW home measurements matrix. Here's Arian's, Hannah's, and Declan's in that order. We now have Architecture 2HW bubble diagrams. We have Arian's, Hannah's, and Declan's. Architecture Day 3, building the tiny home house. There's this page, the requirement page. There is the sketch. Both of those should have a stamp on them that they were approved by me before you got the final cardstock copy. Now we have our median cost per square foot, the group. This is Aggieville and Blue Devil lands. We have our median home cost. This goes from Duncanville down to Southlake. Once again, Arian, Hannah, and Declan have their names in that order, always in that order. It's always in the same order. Now here is your 4HW. Here's Arian's. He did energy usage. Here's Hannah's. She did utility bills. And here's Declan's, who did home survey. Make sure the order of the people are always in the same. Now, the page might have been different, but make sure that it's in the order of person 1, person 2, person 3. We now have building inspector page, informational page, Arian, Hannah, Declan. We have the group inspection record, Arian, Hannah, and Declan. Now we get into the individual inspection records. Here's Arian's individual inspection record. Here's Hannah's individual inspection record. And on the back of these, you can see their rectangles with the individual dimensions of how they divided up the log cabin. Here's Hannah's on the back. Here is Declan's with his information on the back. We now are going to, and this was earlier in the portfolio, we're going to move it to right here. Here's the architectural symbols page. We have another architectural symbols page, and we have the architect's key. And all of that is before Architecture 9, final project. Everything after this page is all, should be just in the correct order. We never touched any of these So none of this should be out of order because we haven't moved anything. So it ends technically with right here, Architecture 9. On the left pocket, the only thing that should be in the left pocket of your folder, right here on the left side, are going to be these scale drawings. Once again, it's always in the same order right there. You possibly also have your beginnings of your bubble diagram for the final project. Okay, that's also going to go on the left side. And that right there is a completed portfolio.